Hi, I'm Hayes.
And I'm Layla.
And we're blind. I bet you didn't see that one coming.
Because we didn't either. Hi everyone, I'm Layla.
And I'm Hayes.
And welcome back to Didn't See That Coming. So, today is the long-awaited, I don't know, it was long-awaited for us.
Highly
our
anticipated.
Our first Q&A, hopefully first of many, but I don't know. I appreciate all of you guys' participation in this activity, even some, forced participation by me, because I basically made some people give me questions. But anyways,
we have 15 questions, so we'll try and get through as many as we can.
Hayes is going to be reading the questions because she's amazing.
Okay. This first question is from Jameston, and it is, how do blind people text?
So blind people text in a lot of different ways. I think blind people use their phones. We've talked about this before on our technology episode with a screen reader called VoiceOver for Apple. That reads the screen to you, and you can text using Siri, and you can just tell Siri to text whoever it is. You can scroll to the text and click on it, and you can use the voice to text like dictation, or there's something called Braille screen input that goes with VoiceOver that allows you to type the 6 dots of Braille onto your screen. So that's pretty cool. So I would say most blind people use one of those 3 methods.
Agreed. Yeah. So this next question kind of goes along with the previous question. It is because they're from the same family. But we have a question from Corinne, and it is, actually, we don't 100% know who this question's from, but I think she was the one who originally asked it, so we're going to go with her.
I think I heard that it was Corinne, yeah.
I think it is.
Shout out to Corinne. You're great. We love you.
You are great. Okay, so the question is, how do blind people use emojis? So, the screen reader Layla was talking about, it reads descriptions of emojis. Like, smiling face, thumbs up,
face with tears of joy. That's like the laughing, crying
that's the laughing one. Which is great, but one thing that I have a friend who started doing was, we were talking about this, and then he was like, so basically, I could send you the text of an emoji, and you wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know.
That it wasn't an emoji. And I was like, yeah, you could. So then he started doing it, and he kept getting them wrong, though.
That's amazing.
So he would send, like, these completely unhinged emoji descriptions, and I was like, this is not an emoji. But if you do ever want to mess with a blind person, you
oh yeah, do that.
Have fun with that.
Even though I know there was the trend of like saying, like texting like sad face instead of sending the sad face emoji. So like there was like a trend with that, I feel like.
Yeah, no, I still have a friend that like whenever she's sad, she'll be like, broken heart emoji.
Wilted rose emoji. That's what people say.
Yeah, so that is the thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this next question is from Daniel. And this is a really good question. It is, how do blind people imagine things? I honestly kind of struggled to even like come up with an answer.
I would say for me, when people ask me this, I always say, a lot of sighted people imagine things in images. And I would say if you lost your vision, this might be different for you, but me and Hayes were both born blind. So for me, I imagine in words, like the sound of words, like the sound of my inner voice, like saying words. And then I also imagine in like texture. So I can imagine like soft. And then I'm imagining like feeling a blanket under my fingers right now. Like I'm imagining the feeling of that. Like I don't imagine an image, but I imagine like a feeling, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that's a really good description. And I'd agree with that. I don't know if you like have the same experience, but sometimes whenever I'm thinking about something, like say I was thinking about an orange, like I would think of the texture, but like with that I would also think of like the taste, the smell.
The smell. When you said that, I smell, like I imagined the smell of orange. So.
The like maybe sound of you like peeling the orange. So like I guess it's just like whenever you picture something like that, you sighted people, you probably picture multiple things other than just the image. I don't know. I've never seen before. I don't want to speak on behalf of y'all, but I'm assuming you probably do. So it's just more of like a everything but sight for me personally. I guess.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I don't know. Everyone imagines things differently, so
Mm-hmm.
they have like different experiences. I don't know. Okay, this next question comes from my amazing aunt Ashlyn. Shout out to you, Ashlyn. You're a great aunt. And her question is, what are you guys going to be for Halloween?
Funny story. I am not actually going trick-or-treating on Halloween because I have a football game, and I'm in marching band, but I do have a marching band Halloween party. So, and this is kind of a bit of an inside joke. Shout out to Meredith here. I am going as a news reporter, and she's going as a pretzel. And I'm not going to say any more. But they do go together in our minds because of something.
Now
but
I'm curious.
I don't know if I should say more. I'll let, if Meredith, if you'd like to disclose, you can disclose in the comments what news reporter and pretzel means. But that
Meredith,
I'm being a news reporter.
Please do.
And I do already have my costume, by the way. So yeah, I'm ready.
Ooh, exciting. Yeah, so I actually don't know what I'm going to be for Halloween, though.
Jeez.
I am going trick-or-treating with my friends, but I don't have a costume picked out. If worst comes to worst, my mom's a nurse. I will just wear her scrubs. What I really want to do is have me and 2 other blind people dressed up as mice.
I will do that with you. Let's go trick-or-treating one year and be the 3 blind mice.
Yes, that would be the 3 blind mice.
We need one more blindy. First come, first serve to be the 3 blind mice with us. Let us know.
Comment down below.
Yeah. Anyways, next.
Okay, well, this question is specifically for me, I guess.
Ooh, fun.
It is Hayes. We're dying to know, who is your favorite cousin? This is from my cousin Harlow, who has 3 other sisters. And so I would assume that she wants me to pick from that list. Unfortunately, I don't have a favorite. All of y'all are equal. You are not getting an answer because there isn't an answer.
Hayes.
And that's really all I can tell you, but
what if I have a favorite? No, I'm just kidding.
Keep asking, that ranking may go down.
I know, Harlow's gonna be least favorite because she asked.
Because if you keep asking, that ranking will go down, Harlow. Love you, girl, but I'm not gonna answer this question. Probably the only question on this list that I'm gonna say no to.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Every other question was great. Let's see.
Wow, she just got called out. We love you, Harlow.
We did. We do. You're great, Harlow. Okay, Next question is from Brent, who I believe has multiple questions on this
list.
Yes,
Brent has multiple questions. Brent is my asker of blind questions. Brent is my, And shout out to Brent. I don't even know if Brent watches this podcast, but it's okay if he doesn't.
Okay.
All right,
do blind people still like eating foods with things like sprinkles, even though they don't get the visual appeal? That's a really good question.
I would say I like eating foods with sprinkles because I just feel like festive. Like I'll be like, oh, we got some sprinkles. We got some like, I don't know, fondant. We got some like whatever. Like I just feel festive when I eat foods with like cool stuff on them. Like I'm not going to be like, I'm just going to eat sprinkles because they taste good. But like I'll be like, oh, cupcake with sprinkles. And it does give like a nice crunch. Like it's not like they're bad, but I feel festive when I eat like fun foods. So I like sprinkles.
I do not like sprinkles.
I can't see them? You don't like sprinkles? Hayes. Is it because you don't get any visual appeal or you just don't like them?
I just think they taste kind of bad. Like, because I guess I don't care. I never cared how they looked as kids. So, like, I would never put sprinkles on anything because I didn't think they taste good. But I guess that's just like like Layla just likes the aesthetic. I'm just like,
guys, there's a myth that all blind people are the same. That is not true.
It is not true at all.
Yeah. Like, I know you all think, like, literally number one thing, okay, not number one, like, top 5 things that people say when I tell them, like, when they find out I'm blind, they say, do you know my blind insert random relative or, like, relation here? I'm like, yeah, we all have a group chat, and, like, we just all know each other. We're all linked mind to mind. Like, this is not true. Like, we're all different. So,
what is funny, though, is that the amount of blind people I do know is actually crazy. And so sometimes I do know the person.
Exactly. Like, sometimes I do know them.
This is not true in all cases.
I know.
But we do find each other.
Yeah, I had a friend the other day who texted me and she said, I saw a blind person on Main Street. And so obviously I'm like, ooh, like, I wonder if I know them. What do they look like? And she told me what they looked like. And I'm not going to like betray this person's identity, but I did know her. And I was like, so not to perpetuate the stereotype, but I know who that is. And she was like, wait, what? And I was like, yeah. So,
Okay, well, this next question, funnily enough, is from the inside joke giver, Meredith.
Meredith. Okay.
And this question is, what's your favorite question you get asked about being blind? I don't know if you were asking for a recurring question or just question I've ever been asked, but my favorite question I've ever been asked was this this girl. She was, well, I guess she wasn't, she was like a lady, but she was on the street and she was just chilling with her dog. And so, you know, I was out and I was with my O&M teacher. We were just like walking the street. So that's the person that teaches you how to use a cane, that kind of thing. But we were just walking the streets. There was a dog. Obviously, we wanted to pet the dog because the lady was friendly and the dog was friendly. And so then we get to talking and she just says a bunch of stuff. And then she asks me if I can smell the color green.
That's amazing.
Unfortunately, I cannot smell the color green. That would be pretty cool. But I don't know. I thought that was a very interesting question because apparently she thinks she can smell the color green. Never heard that one before, but
Synesthesia, maybe?
maybe. I don't know. But I
don't know.
I thought that was an interesting kind of just like
cool.
out of pocket question.
Yeah.
It was a new one for sure.
I would say for me, the reoccurring question, I don't get asked this a lot actually, but I'd say the most common one that I like is like, how can I help you? Or like, does this help you? Or like something that means they're caring about me and not just my blindness. And like, it's fine to be curious. And I get that a lot of people have the same questions. Like I get asked certain things all the time. And I get that and it's okay. But I think questions that like, you know, they're caring about me are my favorite question. I get asked a lot. But I think I've been asked a couple times, like, what's your favorite part about being blind? Or like, what do you love most? And I love people that are like positive about it, like just up front, like at the beginning, just be like, what's your favorite part? Like, what do you love about it? Like, I'd say that's my favorite thing that I ever get asked.
I like that.
So I can be positive and be like, it's amazing. Like, I love being blind.
I love
And
that.
you know, half the
That's
time I
really
say the
amazing.
people I've met and one of them's you. And like,
Aw.
it's great.
No, agreed. That honestly probably is my favorite part too. So.
So yeah.
All right. Well, the next question is from Riley, and it is: are blind people able to cook?
We did actually discuss this in a previous episode, but it was towards the beginning, so you know, it's
It
okay.
was.
And
Basically, we came to the conclusion that I'm just a better cook than Lila.
yeah, this is true. We don't all like to cook. Like just all sighted people don't like to cook, but yes, blind people are able to cook. Some people use adaptive devices like gloves that help you not burn your hands or, you know, brailled microwaves or whatever. But yes, cooking while blind is entirely possible. We're not all good at it. We don't all like it, but we can do it.
Yeah, it's fun. There's definitely different things you have to do, adapted measuring cups, that kind of stuff. But like, yeah, overall, it's pretty much the same as how you would do it, just with some like different labeling and stuff. All right, the next question is from, I'm probably gonna butcher this name, the Jurgers?
Jurgers, yeah. It's a last name because I didn't know
Yeah.
who asked
Okay.
the question.
I did it right.
Those are my
y'all. I'm so
family.
proud of myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Shout out
those
to the
are
Jurgers.
Layla's
We love
relatives.
you. Anyways, yes.
And their question is, who came up with the podcast and how did you come up with the idea? Okay, I've been asked this before, like in person. Honestly, I don't remember who
Yeah, I don't actually
suggested
remember.
the idea first, but I would say, so we did a speech together, maybe like
Oh, yes.
5 months ago, I want to say, maybe not.
It was, yeah, it was around there because it was April.
I think after that, we both were like, you know, we speak really well together. We want to do this again. And like, I had thought about starting a podcast before, or doing something in that like realm. And I think you had too, if I'm not
Yeah,
wrong.
because there was, so going way back into our history, there was a YouTube channel, and I'm not going to expose the name of this YouTube channel because We don't need to talk about it, but it was Hayes
Someone's
and a
gonna
group of
comment
our
the name.
friends.
I'm
No,
terrified.
someone will expose us, but I was not on it. So there was a YouTube channel that they made to promote blind awareness. And I mean, I was like 11, maybe Hayes was like 13. I don't know. We were really young. And my mom was like, no, you can't do it. And I remember being so sad because I was like, I want to do that. And they did not end up, sticking with the YouTube channel. There were
It
like
lasted
4
like 2
videos on
weeks.
it. Yeah. But I think from then on, I was like, I want to do something like that. So I'd always kind of wanted to. And then I was like, Mom, can I do a podcast with Hayes? And she was like, yeah. And so then we just kind of started, we recorded an episode. I think we took like 5 different takes of our first episode.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah.
Especially our intro.
Oh, our intro took forever. We have so many funny bloopers of our intro. Oh my
But
goodness.
what's funny is you weren't there for the cane sweeping.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't there.
We have a sound effect of the cane sweeping and
In the beginning. I hope
doing
you all
something-
know it's a cane. I don't know if y'all know.
Some of them probably
but-
don't.
Yeah.
But you were doing something and I had to go outside and like just walk down my like driveway and film it. But oh my god, it sounded so bad. I had to literally film it like 50 times because I'm a bit of a perfectionist and every single time I would be like, this sounds really bad. But at first we tried to film it inside together that one time.
Oh, that
and
did not work.
Not work. So
Yeah.
I literally somewhere on my phone have like 50 recordings of just a bunch of cane sweeping sounds.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
a fun fact. But yeah, to answer the question, I don't really know who came up with it. I'm sure one of us mentioned it.
We were
first,
both,
but-
but both of us were kind of on the same wavelength of like, oh my god, let's
Yeah.
like be together. Cause we wrote the speech like the night before we spoke it, cause we were both kind of procrastinators. And
Yeah.
and then we spoke it and we were like, and everyone was like, that was so good. And we were all like, oh my god, that went so well. And we were just kind of like, let's do it again.
And so after that, I think we were just like, you know what? We are great partners. We need to continue. So
Yeah.
I was like, if I have to work with anyone, I want it to.
I guess I'll work with you. I guess.
I have the best podcast.
Oh yeah. I would never want another co-host.
I know. I've never
Only
do a
you.
podcast with anyone else.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, I'm excited to say we have another Brent question.
Oh yeah.
Good questions. I bet this one's going to be a good one again. Okay. This one is, what goes through your mind when people give you descriptions of visual things? So, I guess this is kind of like the question before, but maybe a little different. Layla, do you want to?
Sure. For me, the amount of times that people have tried to describe color to me is crazy. So my first answer that I wanted to say is honestly like frustration. Like I'm like, why do you even bother? But there are times when people say something that I've never even thought about before. Like I have a friend who was like, Layla, have you ever had, like, I don't remember what color it was that we were talking about, but he was like, Layla, have you ever had like those one type of junior mints? Cause they taste like that one color. And I was like, they taste like a color? And he was like, yeah, like you could like taste the color if you ate them. Like you should try them. So you can like taste this color. And I was like, what? And so I think when people, surprise me and do it in a different way, I definitely try and imagine it. But I'd say if people are just like, yeah, so it's this visual thing, like I'm like, I genuinely have no idea what you're talking about, but like, that's great.
Yeah, no, agreed. I would say certain like visual descriptions are definitely helpful, and then some I'm like, these details are just kind of a little much right now. I'm not listening to anything you're saying anymore.
Yeah.
I zoned out like 5 minutes ago.
What are you even describing to me right now? Like, I don't even remember.
Yeah, but no, I would agree. It's the same answer as Layla. Some good, some bad. Just
Yeah.
like everything.
Everything. Yeah.
All right,
Good
y'all,
question,
I'm
Brent.
it is a great question, but I'm super pumped for these next 2 questions because they are from the one and only Hayes' mom.
Oh, I thought it was someone else. I don't remember the order. Okay, never mind.
Oh, wait.
Sorry.
Oh, well, I mean, there's
I thought
some
it was
other
the next
awesome-
person that submitted 2 questions.
Okay, well, there are some other awesome people, too, but,
We
my
love you,
mom-
Hayes' mom.
My mom is the most awesome out of all the people who gave questions. No judgment. She's,
Hayes
my
is always
mom,
going to
so
pick her mom over anyone else. Like literally,
I will.
if me and her mom were falling off a bridge and she could only save one of us, it would
I
be
would
her
save my
mom,
mom.
in a heartbeat. Yeah,
Yeah,
which is
my
okay.
mom's the best.
Your mom is great.
You would save your
okay.
mom.
Depends on the day.
I'm gonna edit that out.
Hey, that's what my mom says about me. It's fine.
I'm gonna edit that out because I'm scared of the repercussions that would follow if
So the reason why we don't have any more episodes is because I'm grounded. So
Okay. Sorry. We will actually get to the question now. All right. I like this one. Do blind people date blind or sighted people? I mean, neither one of us has had much experience.
yeah, none of us
being
have much
honest.
experience, but
But personally, I wouldn't discriminate. I would date a blind person. I would date a sighted person. Doesn't really matter to me. However, I do feel like it is easier sometimes to find a blind person to date because one, they understand your, not that being blind is a struggle, but there are unique
they understand you.
challenges.
Yes.
They understand those unique challenges that most people wouldn't understand. And then secondly, a lot of sighted people think of you, I wouldn't say a lot, but there are sighted people that think of you as more of like a, case or like pity.
Yeah,
contract
burden.
Than like someone who's dateable. Like I feel like if I
And this
was
is not
lucky-
every sighted
no,
person. Like, we're
absolutely not. I may be wrong, but I feel like we're not automatically assumed as like by some people, not all.
yeah,
like a
not
dateable type
everyone.
person.
Yeah.
But I would date either.
I would also date either. I know people that, go with the other side and say, well, I don't want to date another blind person because it's just going to be hard. So let me date a sighted person so they can like help me out and like drive me around and whatever. And I admit, like, if I marry someone with sight, it is probably going to be easier. Not gonna lie, but
yeah, for sure.
No one said it was easy. They said it was going to be worthwhile. Quote from my wonderful, wonderful band director. So I would also date either, and I wouldn't choose based on, sighted, blind, or any other level of ability or disability or race or identity or like anything that defines a person except for like their personality. Like if I like them, if we vibe, I can date you,
Agreed.
Yeah.
Next question from my mom is if you had the opportunity to restore your vision, would you?
I have a lot of opinions about this subject.
Okay.
Do you want me to go or do you want to go? Oh, okay.
Yeah, share your opinions.
Okay. I'm going to start by saying my answer is no. No, I would not. And this is not like, I will honestly be the first one to acknowledge that my life would be easier with sight and people would see me differently because of sight, and I would probably get more and do more quicker and just have an easier time if I was sighted. That being said, and that's just me being honest. That is not me like being negative about my disability. I love being blind, but to be honest, like that is how it would work. That being said, if I got vision back, like the amount of things that I would have to relearn you think about it. I've never seen before. I would have to relearn how to read. I would have to probably like learn how to like walk outside while looking where I'm going and like relearn how to, just do everything. Like I would have to relearn how to live. And I think for me, vision isn't a super big deal to me. So that would just be too much work for gain that I wouldn't even see for a long time, So that's my stance.
Absolutely. I honestly 100% agree with that take. Would there be benefits? Yeah, but I feel like it would just be too big of a transition. And change is scary, So,
yeah.
Agreed. Okay, well, since, I know we've gone a while and, usually these episodes are shorter. We can continue, obviously, we want to answer all of your questions. But, for this next one, it is by Ella Rose. But the question is, what are your top 5 favorite games? I think maybe for time's sake, should we just share our, top 3?
Top 3? Sounds great.
Yeah. So, did you,
I don't know if she meant games.
Did she mean game games or,
she commented on the audio game episode, so I think she meant that. Ella Rose, if you meant games, then we'll tell you game games. Yeah, we're sorry.
Okay, you go first, because honestly, I don't even know. I'm gonna have to,
all right.
look through my phone.
Top 3 audio games, I'm gonna say one that is now closed, Survive the Wild. Let's see. I would say probably the blindfold games, like especially like Blindfold Doggy, which is a dog carrying game, only because I can just remember so many days of like my childhood playing that game, and I have a lot of really good memories of that one. And then I would also say either RS Games or Quincy's Playroom because, or Game Room or whatever it is, because I've played that with friends and I have a lot of memories of those as well. So I would say, yeah, those are my top three.
Awesome. All right, I'm gonna split RS and Quentin C's and say those are my two of them because
Okay.
I'm not a super gamer and I'm struggling to come up with a third right now because
It's all right,
I just
Hayes.
like those because they have Scrabble on them.
I
Anyways, I would say
don't know. Maybe that's not on the
Blindfold
top.
Racer because
Oh,
that was
yeah.
the first game that I ever played on my phone.
Okay.
Okay, next question is from another amazing person that's like
Now, this is who I thought she was talking about before.
she's also like the one and only. She's pretty awesome. This
She
is
was going to be
Allie.
on our podcast, but she was busy. So, like,
I
how
know.
dare you have a life?
She will be on there.
Heck.
This is Allie, and she will also hopefully be there. So, question from Allie. The last two are from her.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the first question is, when you are thinking about life after high school, what are 2 or 3 things you are most excited about and 2 or 3 things you are most nervous about? So maybe for time's sake we can just each share like one.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. We kind of started yapping and went over. Anyways, I would say, do you want to go or do you want me to go?
No, you can go.
Okay. I would say for me, one thing I'm excited about is freedom and independence, and really like I just want to see if I can do it. Honestly, like I'm gonna like challenge myself and be like, let's see if I can do XYZ in college and whatever. So I think yeah, just freedom and independence. One thing I'm nervous about is honestly where I'm going to end up because I have a lot of like ideas for a major, but nothing has really hit me as like this is where I want to spend my life. And I have time, but I don't have enough time in my opinion. Like I'm nervous about where like I don't see myself working in like a lot of jobs that are out there. And so I'm just kind of like I don't know,
That's fair.
where I'm going to
Yeah.
be. So that's kind of scary. But it's okay cuz I know I'm going to figure it out. So yeah,
Very true. You will figure it out.
thank you.
And you will do great at whatever you do.
Oh, thank you, Hayes. You're so sweet.
All right, so the thing I'm most excited about would be maybe the fact that once I'm an adult, it's normal for me to have adult friends. Does that count?
That's
I've
real,
always
actually.
I've
That's-
always gotten along
yeah.
better with adults than I have people my own age. And I'm not saying that things are going to completely change, but a lot of times adults are more likely to be accepting of me and my blindness. And, that's not always the case. There are still adults that double take when they find out I'm blind. But I feel like generally the people, like just being around an older age group, will slightly improve things. And then what I'm most nervous about is honestly probably the fact that I can't drive and figuring all that
yeah.
stuff out is like, like what do I do? And like there's Uber, so it's a lot easier for me than it was for a blind person like 20 years ago. But it's still kind of like, Uber adds up, just all that stuff, I guess.
It's a little
Probably
scary,
one of
yeah.
my biggest fears. Yeah. All right, I'm excited for. I really like this next
Oh
question.
yeah, this last one is good.
We
Is
may
this the
have
last
to pull
one?
out our phones. Yeah, it is.
That's for
We may have to
last,
pull out
okay.
our phones to check this one. But if I looked at your Spotify playlist, what would be the top 3 most listened to songs on your playlist since the beginning of summer? So we can like
It's a
even
really
go, like,
good one. I think I know mine probably.
Okay.
If you need to look or
No. Whenever you're ready, I can just look well.
okay. Mine would probably be what if he sees me, or when he sees me from Waitress the Musical, because I got into that song and that's really good. I love that song. you should listen to it if you've never heard it. Just to Say We Did by Kenny Chesney, because I saw him live, and he actually didn't play that song live when I saw him, but that was one of my favorites from when I was listening to him before we saw him. And I would say my last one is probably Fast by Luke Bryan, because we listened to that at a camp that I went to, and Hayes was also there. And I had listened to that before the camp, and then after the camp I listened to that a lot because that was like a good memory. We were kind of like all like dancing around the campfire to that one. So yeah.
Okay, so one song that for some reason I like just kept playing over the summer was Vienna by Billy Joel. Billy Joel's like a really talented artist. I like his music right now, but
Right now.
like I've liked him but like right now I've been listening to him a lot more. My second one, I had one and then it just I've been listening to Radiohead more recently. They're also
okay.
a good band. I like a song called High and Dry by them a lot because I just like have it on in the background. It's on my chill playlist, and that's usually the first one I'll click. And then also this summer I've been getting back into, I used to really like 90s, early 2000s alternative, which I guess Radiohead's also part of that, but I was starting to get back into like that kind of realm, and so my favorite band from that time is Green Day, and so I started like re-listening to them again.
Oh, really? Oh my gosh. Are the same 6 songs they used to play on repeat?
No, but my like biggest song from them over the summer was Good Riddance, or Time of Your Life. Most people know it by, but
good one.
Really good song.
As you can tell, our music tastes are very different.
Oh, they are very different.
We are very different people, actually. Like,
oh, absolutely.
If you meet us in person or just now, I mean, maybe you can tell, we are very different people. I had someone tell me that our podcast was very parasocial, I think is the word used. Do you know what that means?
I have no idea what that means, but that
apparently it means that people feel like they have a connection to us even though they don't know us. And I was like, you know me, but it was cool. And I was like, oh, thanks. And then he was like, you seem like very different people, but y'all get along so well. And I was like, oh, yay.
Opposites attract.
Yeah.
Or magnets.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes we repel each other.
Actually, you know what would have been a better answer to my question is
what?
Just name. So, actually, this is just since school started. Pretty much all I've been listening to is instrumental jazz Christmas music. Because for some reason, my brain is hardwired now. No, listen, my brain is hardwired now that's like the only thing that gets me to actually lock in on my homework.
That's funny.
It's really kind of sad, but
that's great. Well, anyways, guys, sorry, this episode was kind of long. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you guys.
You want us to do a part 2.
The questions.
Yeah, thank you all.
They were all really great
questions. Thank you. If you want us to do a part 2, that might be in our future, maybe.
Yes, we would love to do that, but
we would love to do a part 2.
Let us know.
Yeah. Let us know what you want to see next.
Submitted one. Yeah, let us know what you want to see next, and share with your friends and family.
Yep. Leave a comment. Subscribe. Yeah.
5-star rating, like.
Yep.
All of that fun stuff.
Follow us on Instagram.
Yes. Follow us.
All right.
But yeah, thank you guys so much.
Thank you guys. We won't see you later.